Hello everybody, I'm Section 31, your host for this channel, and welcome back to DC Universe Online, another exciting episode.
You buying all this religion? What are you, stupid? Don't you know who we are?
No, actually nobody knew who they were until DC decided to make them a main character in the story quest for everybody.
Warehouse is a waste of time. No one is stupid enough to mess with this gang. Should you trap? You never know what feels running around.
Yeah, there's a lot of heroes and villains running around, and this warehouse is gonna get hit by a lot of them. Now, in the comics, Intergang is actually a puppet of a creature called Darkseid, who is, he's similar to Apocalypse in the X-Men, except Darkseid actually came first. Which is disappointing because one of them is clearly a ripoff, and since Darkseid came first, that makes Apocalypse the ripoff. However, Intergang is in Metropolis, and they are a Superman enemy. So why they are in Gotham City dealing with Batgirl is a little bit of a mystery. I'm not quite sure how this all fits. But whatever, it's a main story quest. We have to do it to progress in the story, and we're gonna roll right through it.
The Book of Blood,
Chapter
Chapter 8, verse 23. By deceit ye have freed yourselves from the illusion of truth, and thus do I name the first lesson of blood.
Take them out. No one interferes with Intergang and lives. It is written. Get 'em, boys!
Well, just because it's written, it must be true, so I'm gonna die here, right? Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. Intergang is, they're pretty tough enemies, especially if you're coming here at a lower level. They can really mess you up if you're not careful, and they have guns, so they're ranged. Blocking doesn't help a lot. However, there are a great deal of them who are not ranged, and blocking will help you a great deal. Since I didn't broadcast or record the tutorial, you didn't get to see how significant block breaking is and blocking. Blocking a heavy attack, a melee attack, will knock your enemy out. If they charge you while you're blocking, they're going to hurt themselves, and you'll take reduced damage. However, if somebody hits you with a ranged attack while you're blocking, it will break your block and do more damage.
I belong to the religion of crime. The world will drown in blood before a weakling unbeliever like you makes me talk. Wait! Just in case the prophecy isn't true, I'll tell you. Mannheim says the crime Bible promises infinite power once he kills the twice-named daughter of Cain.
Okay, now I get it. Kathy Kane is the name of the original Batwoman. She was an aristocrat who used her money to become a caped crusader to get the attention of Batman. Who coincidentally was also a rich aristocrat. But the Batwoman in this game is most likely Kate Kane. So Kathy's daughter Kate, Kathy Jr., is the twice named daughter of Cain. She's a girl, and her last name is Kane. But it's spelled differently. It's spelled with a K. So whenever Intergang references Cain, they spell it with a C, like biblical. But Kathy Kane is spelled with a K. She was actually named after Bob Kane, his wife. And so it's spelled with a K, Bob Kane being the founder of Batman. This prophecy might be all wrong. Yeah, if it's supposed to be the twice-named daughter of Cain with the C, and they're going after the twice-named daughter of Cain with a K, I'm not so sure this is the right person. If they're going after Batwoman, and so their entire prophecy totally screwed.
I'm showing a terminal nearby.
Oh, here she is. And there she goes.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
The trap is sprung. Rejoice, my shapeshifters. The prophecy is fulfilled. The twice-named daughter of Cain, Batwoman, will die as the crime Bible foretells.
Actually, you spelled it wrong, lady. It's you fucked up the entire prophecy because of a spelling error.
Ah, look, Kyle. Another sheep to the slaughter. So you think to stop the prophecy? My shapeshifters will feast well tonight.
They are mine, Whisper.
It's not much of a prophecy if every character that plays this game gets to stop it. But I suppose it was a big enough deal. Anyway, this fight is hard. Both of these characters have a lot of health. They both resist the knockbacks and knockups from your melee abilities and your powers. So they're tough, and they'll knock your ass on the ground and just beat you up. It's time consuming, it's difficult, and even with a weapon with extra knockback, like the two-handed weapons, they're totally immune to all of it. So you've got to burn them down as quickly as you can with abilities that don't require knockback to be useful. But she does a lot of damage, and you'll get hurt. I mean, you need to find the health. You can see there, the health barrel that I was at didn't respawn. I'm here looking for another one. I don't see any, So I have to take a health pack. And that's what they're there for. You have a ton of them. They're given to you as rewards throughout the campaign. And if you don't use them, they're just going to sit there. You can sell them. Now, I'll give it that. You can sell them for money. But they're useful. The only downside to using solder cola as opposed to the health barrels is that you do get an achievement-based incentive. You get an achievement for beating boss fights without using solder cola, and you get an achievement for breaking a certain amount of health barrels and explosive barrels. But we're still here. We're still fighting her, and she's probably at 25 dodge, just 10%. Throwing everything in the book, still immune to all knockbacks, still throwing snakes, still breaking my very durable 3 levels over leveled ice tank. But I get it done, and it's not a big deal.
The Book of Blood, Chapter 19, Verse 12. To your gates I came, thirsty, and
This was all just a ruse to capture Batwoman for Intergang's ritual. I'm activating her tracking device. Follow the trail. The Question is on her way. She'll meet you there.
Oh, well, the Question is going to meet me there. Unfortunately, it's not Jeffrey Combs. Jeffrey Combs, the actor who plays the Question in the Justice League animated series. One of the best voices on TV, and a great character actor. But this Question is a lady. And so that's a plus. You know, you don't get Jeffrey Combs, but you get a lady. Not as much fun as actually fighting them, but there's more. There's always more where they came from, so let's go in and get them. It's worth mentioning to be patient with patrols. See those guys down there? I could wait for him to walk away, right? Man, nah. Patrols are enemies who are walking around. They are patrolling. They usually walk far enough away from you for you to be able to take advantage of their movement pattern. Sometimes they're really high-level enemies. Sometimes they're not. These guys weren't actually patrol. They weren't going to move far enough away. But wait for people to walk away from you. If they're going to move, let them move. And some games will even let you pretty much permanently stun them. You know, some games have a stun that lasts for several minutes or until you break the stun. So there is reference to Darkseid because the trinkets, or they're not trinkets. Trinkets actually mean something in this game, so I'm not going to say that. The loot, the junk loot that you get are parts of Apocalypse, and Apocalypse is where Darkseid lives. And Apocalypse is also the name of the Marvel character who rips off Darkseid. This is a difficult encounter. It's very difficult. You want to watch out, and you want to use everything in the book to stop these guys. There's both melee and ranged, and they'll both kill you. So be careful. Use your protective shields here and burn these guys down as quickly as possible.
So that ye might learn the truths that are hidden, that ye might pull secrets hidden from the very hearts that hide them. And so see my kingdom rise anew upon the earth, in Cain's name.
Saith the Crime Bible, let the razor cut quick and right in Cain's name. We commend the heart of this wayward daughter. May the fires of pain and rage blaze on earth. In Cain's name!
Oh, damn. He just stabbed her right in the chest. Okay. Nobody told him about the spelling error. That's bad. That he took that kind of extreme, that escalated quickly. But anyway, he's got friends here helping him. So it's generally best to deal with the ads first, because he has a layer of protection on him until you kill them. He's mostly melee. I believe he has a knife, which has the blood of Cain on it. That's Cain with a K, Bruno, by the way. It's going to take everything in the book to deal with him. Once you are finished with the health barrel, step away from it and let it respawn. Here's Lady Question. She's got some guns. She's going to back me up. Mannheim has an actual shield around him until you deal with these slashers, which isn't very difficult. Wait for the shield to pop before you go after him again. It's down. Kill Mannheim. Kill Mannheim. Kill Mannheim. As quickly as possible. It's not going to be very quickly unless you're extremely overpowered or a very, very good player. Not understanding the obsession with cannibalism.
You want something else?
As I mentioned, try not to melee anybody while they're blocking, or you'll only hurt yourself. There goes the shield. Here come the ads. And down go the ads. That took 4 seconds. Shield's still up. Shield's still up. I guess I killed the ads a little bit too quickly, but I gotta kill Mannheim quickly now. And just as quickly as I'd hoped, with the achievement for not using any health packs. Thank you very much, everybody. There's no cinematic to roll out this week. There are 4 or 5 parts left. Hopefully, Batwoman's stab wound to the heart wasn't fatal. I don't think it was. But of course, take the book before you talk to Batwoman or anything like that. Oh, she's on her feet. That's impressive. You just got stabbed in the heart. Okay. So, get the last of the investigation clues.
The Book of Blood, Chapter 3, Verse 10. Thus do I mark thee, that ye might practice murder, and take that of which the weak have no need, and so earn the right to live.
So, kill and steal in order to earn the right to live. That's all we have time for, folks. We're going to visit the question and say goodbye. I will be back very soon. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.
Who knows what other prophecies it might contain.